Hey guys, it's Michelle. So I did a first trimester survival guide video and it turned out pretty good. I got a lot of messages thanking me for it and asking me other questions, so I decided to go ahead and do a second trimester survival guide. And of course, every little disclaimer right here, it's all my opinions, and every pregnancy is so much different, and you hear people tell you that all the time and you're kind of like, can't be that different, you know, but it really is. So these are just suggestions I have if you are experiencing things I went through my second trimester. So I only have like 3 more days of second trimester left, and then I will be in my third trimester, so it's pretty crazy. Alright, so as far as must-have items, I showed you guys in my first video, and I got some more. This has just recently been a staple again, probably in the last 2 weeks. My heartburn, totally crazy. I've never had it that bad. Like, I didn't even know what it was at first. I was like, whoa, that's so weird, you know? And I was like, oh, wow, it's like heartburn. I love these. They are extra strength, totally fine to take. Plus, they've got calcium, which I'll go over in a second as well. So calcium is a plus. I picked the smoothies. They've got like a smoother flavor, and I just prefer them, but I'm sure whichever flavor you guys like will work the same. So that was just in the last little bit. In the first bit of my, probably the first month of my second trimester, so from weeks 13 until 17 to 18, I use this. This is Palmer's cocoa butter formula tummy butter for stretch marks. Okay, so pros and cons with this. This is awesome. It takes the itch away, like, right away. It smells good, at least to me. I've heard some people say they don't like the way it smells, but I do. So it smells okay, and like I said, it does take the itch away right away. But it's kind of greasy, so if you get the butter, you kind of want to do it at night, like after a shower. Put on a night shirt you don't care about and wear it to bed. If it's during the day that you're having a problem with, if you don't mind feeling greasy, it's fine. I don't like my stomach feeling greasy during the day when I'm at work and I've got clothes on that I like. They have a lotion version of this, and I don't have it, but they have it and it works good as well. But during the day I would just use regular lotion, and that worked fine for me too. Even like a body cream, so slightly more greasy than lotion, but not as bad as this stuff. So anyways, that was a must. The second thing was probably around 15 weeks, my nipples started being really super sore. They weren't leaking yet or anything, but they were really sore, and putting my bra on hurt. Clothes rubbing up against it without a bra hurt. So I felt really dumb at first because I was like, I don't know, but I didn't know what else to try. So I went out and tried the Lysol breastfeeding nipple cream. Worked so much. It like soothed it. It didn't hurt as bad. I mean, it was still like tender, like you don't want to go squeezing them or anything, but you could stand to have things against you. I got this from a friend. I got like a whole bunch of these little travel size ones, but I also have a big one as well, and they're just a couple dollars at your local store, so that was awesome to have as well. I haven't been using it the last couple weeks, but my nipples haven't been really sore. I've been leaking a lot lately, so I probably should have been wearing nursing pads. I'm going to go ahead and add that you guys should probably go out and buy some nursing pads, just because if you do have bras that you really are attached to, you don't want to be leaking through. You're not gushing or anything, but you do leak. At least I did. I started leaking At 18 and 19 weeks, I started getting kind of like, I'd wake up in the morning and there'd be kind of like a crust on my nipple, and I was confused. But I assumed it had leaked during the night and dried, and I was right. And then by 22 or 23 weeks, it was full out leaking. Like if I squeezed my boob, like clear liquid would come out of the nipple. So, and different, like some days I'll come home and my bra inside will be dry. Sometimes there will be like a little wet spot, and that's gonna like chap you. So I would totally recommend using nipple pads if that, or nursing pads if that happens to you. But it doesn't happen to everybody. So yeah. Okay. That was, oh, one more item that is a must-have for me. I bought this, I think, my first trimester, like at the end of it, or right at the beginning of my second trimester. I started using it right away, just because I wanted to, but I really didn't need it. But these last, probably from weeks 20 until now, definitely actually needed it. Especially in the last 2 or 3 weeks, because I just feel, my stomach feels super heavy when I'm laying. If I'm laying on my side, you can just feel the weight, and it like pulls, and it's just not comfortable. So definitely recommend one of those. I bought that one at Walmart. It's $40. It was a Sealy, and it is a pregnancy / nursing pillow. So after you have the baby, you can use it kind of like you would use a bobby, sort of, and like put it around you and have the baby there so you can nurse. So that is my other must-have item. As far as medicines go, and I guess the Tums kind of goes under medicines, but I found, for me, my prenatal vitamins still made me sick even after I had got over the actual morning sickness. I thought maybe once that had gone, I would be able to take my prenatal vitamins again, and they still made me sick. So I took my folic acid until probably like 15 weeks, and then I stopped taking that, and I'm not telling you to do that, I just did. And I just eat, like, I try to eat really healthy, and so far I've been okay, and all my blood has come back fine, and I'm not deficient in any of that stuff. I was deficient in calcium and potassium, which is apparently pretty common in pregnancy, which means your muscles pull a lot easier. I actually had woke up one morning and I couldn't move. My side was hurting so bad, and I went into my OB thinking, you know, something's wrong with like my uterus or something, and it turned out I was just, baby was taking all the calcium and potassium that I was eating, so my body didn't really have any, and with the added weight of my stomach, it made it really easy to pull my muscles in my side, which I pulled. So my doctor suggested, if I wanted to go a more natural route, to eat 2 bananas a day, because they're super great in potassium, and to take calcium pills, and I have them. Let me grab them too. I thought I had everything, but I guess I don't. I have them, and while I was sore, he told me to take 2 a day, and now I've been taking like 1. I have forgotten a couple, but so just calcium. And make sure you get calcium with vitamin D in it, because the vitamin D helps your body keep the calcium. So yeah, so that actually really helped. 2 or 3 days later, I couldn't feel the pull on my side anymore, and I wasn't having to take painkillers and stuff like that. He had prescribed me a painkiller if it got really bad, but he said to go ahead and try that first, and it worked. The other thing is like a hot water bottle. I have I bought this at Walmart as well. Comes like a whole kit. They're like $9, and you warm water out of the tap into here. Feels so good on all your sore muscles, and you don't have to take Tylenol or anything. if you don't need to. So that was super good. Yeah, other than that, as far as advice and everything goes, as soon as you start feeling your baby move, I felt Cody start moving around 18, 19 weeks. You expect to feel him all the time, or her, whatever. You expect to feel them all the time, and when you don't, it kind of freaks you out because you hear all the stories about, like you're supposed to be counting and all this. Okay, so if your doctor hasn't explained it, you don't need to be counting yet. I would go for days and days. I would, when I first started feeling him move, like I'd feel him like once a week maybe, like have one day where I could feel him and then I couldn't feel him for a while. It would kind of freak me out. And, but yeah, you don't have to start worrying about that until like late in your 3rd trimester. So don't worry about kicks and movements and all that stuff yet. That was pretty much the main thing that I saw, like a lot of people on different boards that I'm on, and questions that I had. That was like one of the big things that I was worried about because I didn't feel them a lot. By the time I was 22 weeks, I was feeling him almost every day, but it varied. Sometimes I'd feel him a lot. Sometimes I would just feel him in the morning. I'd feel like 1 or 2 kicks. Now I feel him like a ton in comparison, and even now sometimes there's just like kind of slow periods where you just have to assume that he's asleep or something because you just don't really feel him. You kind of have like an urge to like shake your stomach and be like, hey, move. But yeah, so that is my survival guide for 2nd trimester. If you guys have any questions about 2nd trimester, or I missed anything, like if you were having a thing, maybe I went through it and I just completely forgot about it. Oh, drink lots of water, and if you can stand it, drink lots of cranberry juice. I got a UTI in my 1st trimester, which wasn't horrible. The medicine that they put me on was the worst part of it. But I got a UTI that moved into my kidneys, or that was right at the verge of moving into my kidneys this trimester, and it killed me. It hurt so bad. So yeah, drink lots of water and stay healthy, and I will see you guys at the end of 3rd trimester. Bye.